it's not Kingdom and what's that? No, I didn't have any this CSS issue.
So that's basically where you're seeing
We were great.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Let's go ahead and get started. I'll try to keep it, again, as I said last time, I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. I want to give you guys time for your project. Okay. First thing, Thursday, you guys have just one more week for a project. All right. Next Thursday, 10:10 is your presentation. All right, everybody remember that. The other thing is this Saturday, I'm not here on this Saturday, but we'll have a sub Stephanie. She's going to be here subbing in. But the process is still the same. Come into the class. I'm not sure if she has something to say. Probably not. Come into the class. Mark your attendance, and then the TAs know our process. You guys want to work over here somewhere else? It's totally fine with me. Okay. So this Saturday I'm not here. Um, there are some activities, but I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to leave it for Tuesday because I don't think every group is ready right now. Basically, but what I'm going to do today is really quickly, I'm going to go through each team and I just want like a status, like where you are, what you guys are working on, and what's the plan for basic next week, and if you guys have any major roadblocks. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's start with Team Aaron. Where's House Aaron? Where's House Aaron? Okay. All right, so just give me a quick overview how much work is done and how much is left. Like, what's the plan for next week or a week from here? Well, actually, don't say a week because please don't be working on Thursday. I mean, I said, but I know people 2 hours before are sitting at the Starbucks nearby and they're still coding it. So, what's the plan for from today to until next week? Who's the team lead for this one? Oh, there you go.
On Tuesday, we pretty much just got started with setting up the HTML and CSS.
Okay.
And getting the APIs pulled in.
Okay.
So we still have quite a bit to do.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll be hustling today and Saturday.
Okay. Is there any major roadblock do you see? You said about the API, so that's sorted out. You are at least getting the data, so there's no course issues or anything. You guys got it. Okay. Any other major block that you guys see?
So far, so good.
Okay. Awesome. Excellent. All right, team. How's Greyjoy? So 1 week from now, what has been done, or how much more do you guys think is left?
Basically, we're still trying to get our login verification to work.
Okay.
On that, we got all our APIs ready, and we know what information we want to display. We're just working on displaying it right now.
Okay.
Basic layout.
So can you explain a little bit more on the login? What are you guys trying to do?
We like the email and password.
Okay. What are you guys using for?
Just the Firebase.
Okay. Do you think that's going to be a roadblock at some point in like day or tomorrow?
Right now, it's a roadblock.
It is? Okay.
I'm trying to read up some more on it.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, it does require a little bit more research. It's not as straightforward. You probably figured it out already. Right. Again, if it becomes too much, I would say that, work on logging after, maybe once you have your basic functionality. But if you're confident, keep working on it because it does take some little bit research, especially the Firebase one. Any authentication takes a little bit more extra effort. Okay? All right, excellent. Let's see. House Lannister. Where are the Lannisters? Oh, that's you guys. Yeah.
Oh, we're praying.
You're great. Any roadblock? Like how much? What is left? Many
I don't know
roadblocks?
that we have a lot of roadblocks. I think we have figured out.
It's just getting two things to link.
Okay, so do you guys have your APIs figured out? Like you're getting the data? Is that good? No cores issues, no nothing.
One part of it we are.
Okay,
One
and
part.
are you guys? I think you guys are using Firebase to store the data. Is that correct?
We were, yeah.
You were. It kind of
That's the
changed. Now?
plan.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. Yeah.
Okay. Again, Firebase is also bonus. So make sure your MVP is completed before you kind of tap into the bonus one. That's what I would recommend. Okay, but if your web app is dependent on Firebase, like it has to have a data store, then yeah, you cannot get away from it. But if there's a possibility, I would say work on the MVP first before you tackle the Firebase one.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see. How's Smart Hill? All right.
So we agreed on like a general like a look for the page, like
Okay.
some colors. Raymond's doing the Google Maps API.
Okay.
That's working.
Right.
We did hit a roadblock with the Eventbrite API. Like
Eventbrite. Okay.
it only works for like events that you created or something. So
Oh.
so we found another API to use.
Okay. Is that working?
So we're gonna find out today.
Okay. Okay. So today is a critical day. Okay. Any this could be a roadblock. Maybe it's difficult. I don't know. Is there anything else? Let's suppose you figured out even the next API. Is there anything else that you guys think might hinder in completion? Whatever the MVP you guys have in mind. Okay. And okay, okay. Well, as I'm saying, this API could be difficult. I don't know how difficult it is, but give it a try and let us know if it's complicated or it's not working or something. We can sit there.
We could have an issue with integrating Max with event, which is the one we're going to use, because it depends on the different events on that map.
Okay, yeah, let's find out today and let us, if don't spend like too much time. If it's not working, just ask for help so that you can move on. All right. Let's see. How's Stark?
Okay, we're down a man, but we're good.
Yeah.
So we have our we have like our basic like input box. We are pulling from a couple different APIs already.
Okay.
We're styling with CSS. We're kind of adding some extra stuff. We're trying to use Pixie.js for some editors.
Okay.
Right now we have a couple additional APIs that we're going to try to pull from, and then we're going to try to add some Firebase into it. But,
Okay.
um,
Oh, you guys are going to use Firebase?
we were thinking about just using Firebase for kind of like data collection,
Okay.
more so for like our side of things, not necessarily to call from and then use it for like the users.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So now the big.
Store our API keys into on database.
Okay.
Store for them on file. So
Okay.
that was like more secure.
Yeah.
Safer.
I see it. Okay. But here's the thing that if something happens and your database connection kind of fails, then you will never get that API key versus being on a file. So just consider that. I mean, for now it's okay. I get it. It was just an extra that if your Firebase kind of goes down or doesn't, then you're kind of left stranded.
So we're on the point of pulling from a couple more APIs.
Okay.
Adding some just
Right.
style stuff, and then maybe embed a YouTube video in it.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Okay. So now what does the one person losing the person on the team affects, like how what's
Just the APIs that we were assigning out.
Okay.
So I think we're pulling from 4 different APIs.
okay.
So we just have to.
So would your number of APIs would go down, or you are
No,
just
we'd
kind
still
of
keep it. We
redistribute?
would
Okay.
just take on that work.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Oh, we're in a good spot.
Okay. Well, let me know, or the TAs, we can sit together and add that person.
Sure.
All right. Excellent. How's Targaryen?
We're doing pretty good. We got the CSS and the HTML pretty much set up. We ran into a roadblock with the API, but I think we got over that roadblock.
Was that the cores issues?
Huh?
Was that the cores issues?
Yeah, it was that, and it
Brooke
was
solved?
also you had to do like the JSON dot parse.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
a couple issues. We figured out the other library, second library that we're going to use, which is Algolia.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think that the next step is we just need to figure out how to parse the API to display it on the page in like specific parts of the HTML. We already have the workload divided among all of us. We all know what
Okay.
each of us are going to be doing.
Okay. So any major roadblocks, or you think that something can? I mean, I see you guys figured out the API. That's usually the major thing. Like the data is blocked or cores issues. Seems like you solved it. Is there anything else?
Not
That
that I can
might-
think of.
Okay.
I'm sure something will happen.
Okay.
Yeah, we worked on our APIs for like every single,
Right.
all the last time, just to make sure that they would.
Right. That's the bigger blockage in any project that people come up with a web page, everything is good, but then they spend less time on the APIs and say, oh, the API is not actually returning the data we were expecting. So that's good. You guys figured out. Most of the groups looks like have figured out the APIs. All right. How's Tully? Who's Tully's? You guys are Tully's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes.
Doing good.
Okay. So your API is figured out.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are using Firebase to store or not?
Sorry?
Are you guys using Firebase to store any data?
So, probably
Okay.
we're gonna go in and add Firebase real time database as well as the authentication.
Okay. Oh, as well as the authentication. Wow. Okay.
We're pulling our food information from that mom's API.
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't really figured out a library yet.
Okay.
But, I have an idea of what us to get used to.
Okay. So you think the authentication would become a roadblock at some? No, you got it.
Play around with it.
Oh, you've done it. Okay.
Well, yes, no.
Okay. So Kelly, there's a group that working. I mean, if you guys can share information, if you get stuck, kind of make sure you guys are coordinating for because Miro is also using the Firebase authentication. You guys are also attempting to use the same one.
Okay.
So it'd be good to kind of share knowledge and see if anybody runs into those errors. Okay. Awesome. Excellent. Last but not the least, how's Tyrell?
It's good. We got a site coming along with the front end looks
Okay.
good, and we got API is firing. I think it's just kind of narrowing down what information from the APIs we want to focus on and display, because we've just got like a monster avalanche of data, and
So both of your APIs are returning data in code, and you're getting that data.
we've got one too, so
Okay.
we've got lots of data.
How many different APIs are you using?
Three.
3. Okay.
And then there's like, I was like 2 from like 1
Okay.
from yeah.
So any roadblocks potential that you see? Any feature that could kind of take more time versus
Some
not?
of the APIs were just kind of garbage, and so we kind of we had a really broad view when we started off.
Okay.
Oh, we'll handle all these different
Yeah.
topics, and then we kind of just narrowed it down to like more like one,
Mm-hmm.
because some of the APIs just don't work well
Right.
on
Yeah.
their end. They just like design them
Right.
So,
Okay. It depends. If the person who created that API is not maintaining anymore, so kind of,
Yeah, it was like popped up on goofballs or something.
Oh yeah.
You put something in, put like Denver, Colorado in, and it's like Australia, Puerto Rico.
Really? Oh. Good thing is if you look up the GitHub for that API and see when was the last maintenance date. If it is like 2016 or 14, then you know that nobody is actually working on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not too far from MVP.
Okay. Awesome. Right. Excellent. Looks like all the 8 groups are kind of in a good position. I hope that stays on Tuesday. Right. I wouldn't be surprised if something changes though, but I am hoping that's what I hear on Tuesday as well. But again, keep working on it. That's all I have, and then we'll be here. Please reach out. Let me know if you need any help, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday then. Okay? So you can work over here, elsewhere. Totally up to you guys.